Gentlemen, let me ask you something straight. Do you truly believe that at your age, women only want men with big bank accounts, flashy cars, or a full head of thick dark hair? Because if you do, let me stop you right there. That's a lie. A lie society has been feeding you for years. Here's the truth. There's something far more powerful than money or looks, something most men over 60 already have inside them, but don't know how to use. And when you unlock it, women, yes, even younger women are drawn to you like a magnet. And no, it doesn't take surgery, a sports car, or a miracle pill. It takes just 12 minutes a day. Stick with me because I'm about to share the exact practice that makes women lean in, chase you, and fight for your attention while other men your age keep wasting time competing where they can't win. But first, a quick favor. If you're ready to reclaim your confidence and attract women without tricks, hit that like button, drop a comment below, and tell me where you're watching from. I love seeing men from all over the world tuning in. And make sure you subscribe because each week I share science-backed insights that most doctors never talk about when it comes to attraction, vitality, and keeping energy and charisma after 60. Now let's break a myth. Society says once you're over 60, you're invisible to women unless you own a Ferrari, a private yacht, or you're a retired movie star. Forget that. Right? Wrong. Completely wrong. I've worked with men in their 60s and 70s who have women 20 or even 30 years younger actively chasing them, not because of their money, not because of Botox, but because of one thing: psychological attraction. You see, women aren't desperate for more young, pretty boys. They're desperate for maturity. They're tired of men at any age who are insecure, needy, or trying too hard to prove themselves. The truth is, you already have the edge. You just haven't been shown how to use it. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dr. Jody Whitaker. I've spent the past 5 years focusing on men's health and relationships, helping men not only regain their vitality, but also rebuild their confidence in the dating world. And here's the boldest thing I'll tell you: men over 60 are sitting on an untapped gold mine of attraction power. Younger guys can't compete with it. They simply can't. Why? Because they're still building their lives, still chasing approval, still trying to prove themselves. But you've already lived, learned, built, and survived. That's your advantage. So what's the secret that flips attraction upside down? It's something called outcome independence. And when you master this, women can't resist you. Let me break it down into the 3 biggest mistakes men over 60 make and the habits to replace them with. Mistake number 1, chasing instead of attracting. Most men your age are still acting like it's high school. They try to impress women, prove they're still desirable, or worse, flash money as bait. Biologically, this backfires because women sense desperation the way sharks sense blood. Emotionally, it feels needy and puts them in control. And practically, you waste money, time, and energy trying to prove yourself when you don't need to. The fix is to build outcome independence. Instead of chasing, learn to radiate contentment, because that mental shift creates a pull where she comes to you. In a minute, I'll show you the exact 12-minute daily practice that trains your brain to flip this switch. Mistake number 2 is tying your worth to women's approval. Here's what most men don't realize. The moment you look to a woman to validate you, am I still attractive? Do I still have it? You lose her respect. Biologically, your stress hormones rise when you crave approval, making you tense instead of calm. Emotionally, it kills your natural pull because you're performing instead of being real. And practically, you walk on eggshells, and she feels it. The fix is to detach your self-worth from her reaction and value your wisdom, your life experience, and your independence. When you project that, women sense a man who doesn't need them, but chooses them. And that's irresistible. Mistake number 3 is competing where you can't win. Too many men in their 60s try to play the youth game. They dye their hair, buy the flashy watch, or hit the gym trying to look 35 again. Let's be honest, you're not 35, and that's a good thing. Biologically, women aren't wired to want a boy forever. They want a man who shows stability, confidence, and grounded energy. Emotionally, they crave the calm of being with a man who knows who he is. Practically, you stop wasting money and energy pretending, and you start doubling down on your real strengths. The fix is to stop trying to look younger and start embodying quiet confidence, because that's the true alpha energy women are drawn to. All right, let's get practical. How do you actually build outcome independence into daily life? I teach my clients something I call the Indifference Activation Protocol, which is just 12 minutes a day broken into 3 steps. Step 1 is 3 minutes of contentment rehearsal, where you sit quietly and imagine your life exactly as it is with no woman, no approval, and no validation, and feel satisfied knowing you're not missing anything. This trains your brain to stop signaling neediness. Step 2 is 4 minutes of agenda-free visualization. Picture a conversation with an attractive woman, but here's the twist. You're not trying to get anything, no number, no kiss, no date, just enjoying the moment with no outcome, which retrains your brain to stay present instead of calculating. Step 3 is 5 minutes of self-appreciation, where you reflect on your accomplishments, your resilience, and your wisdom. Not to brag or compare, but to truly recognize your own value, because this builds unshakable self-worth. And here's the paradox. The less you care about attracting women, the more attractive you become. Take Frank, one of my clients from New Jersey. He's 68. Instead of trying to impress a woman at his local coffee shop, he simply sat and enjoyed his book, fully content. Within minutes, a 52-year-old woman started a conversation, and they've been together for 2 years now. Why? Because his energy said, "I'm already whole. I don't need you, but I'd enjoy you." That's the secret most men never discover. Listen, this isn't about being cold, distant, or playing games. That's not it. This is about freeing yourself from desperation. Women can sense desperation from far away, but they're naturally drawn to a man who radiates calm confidence. And here's the best part. You don't need to fake it. You already have this inside you. Decades of experience, wisdom, scars, and wins. That's what makes you magnetic. You just have to stop burying it under insecurity and old habits. So, gentlemen, here's the truth. You are not too old, you are not invisible, and you are not past your prime. You're standing at the perfect stage of life to attract women in a way younger men simply can't. All it takes is a mindset shift and 12 minutes a day. So start tomorrow. Practice outcome independence. Watch how women begin to look at you differently. More curious, more playful, more engaged. And remember this, you don't need to become someone else. You just need to unlock the man you already are. If this message resonated, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with a brother or friend who needs to hear it. And in the comments, let me know what the biggest challenge you're facing in dating after 60 is. I read every single one. Gentlemen, life isn't about fading into the background. It's about walking into the room with quiet confidence, knowing you have nothing to prove and everything to enjoy. Stay strong, stay magnetic, and I'll see you in the next video on the Stoic journey.